Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Thank you very much for watching us again today. As usual, I have a very special guest today just for you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm very fine.
Are you fine?
Yes.
You really look fine because you're handsome today, well dressed.
Yeah, thanks very
Yeah,
much.
that's very good.
Yeah.
But you speak in English. Can you tell us how can you speak English? Congolese man. But
Yes.
how come? Tell us first. What's your name? What do you do in your life? And how can you speak English?
Okay, thanks very much. My name is Christophe Muni. I'm a student at the Mayangwa University at Teachers Learning School that we call it in French NS, especially in history and geography. I'm in the 4th year.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a Congolese born, as you can see.
course.
Yes. And I never traveled. I never been abroad. Just
Really?
Yes, I studied English here until now. I'm trying to do more research in English because I'm very keen on this language. Yes.
Okay, that's good. And that's what you do. That's what you are. But how can you speak English? Where did you learn? How long have you been learning English? How come you're speaking like a native?
Wow, yes, I can say that I started to learn English when I was in pre-4, especially in junior secondary school. I started with my friends. They incited me to go to the club, to the center also, and I tried to associate the club and the center at that time. And till now, I'm trying to do all the research that requires to speak English. And I'm also involved in the English environment where people speak English all the time. They try to practice to share some of the experience that we never got maybe in the back of days, and now we're trying to get it.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's the big time. The time for which we are here, the target we're pursuing is what? English promotion. We're gonna talk about English promotion. Mesdames, Messieurs, il est temps que nous parlions de la promotion de la langue anglaise. C'est pourquoi nous sommes ici. Mister, can you tell us what we can do in order to have many young Congolese guys who can speak English like you? Can you tell us what can we do? Do you have any idea that what we can do? You know that here we are on TV, we're talking you and I, but other people are watching us. Maybe they are amazed, they don't know what to do. But can you tell us what we can do in order to push Congolese people?
Yes,
English?
thanks, sir. I can say first of all, I'm so glad to be here because some of people think that to speak English we have just to travel abroad. And what you're doing here is something very important to incite also young people to start learning English by watching us, because some of them don't have this opportunity of watching people native like you and I speaking English on TV, and that's the most important thing. I think I have to incite people as we are on holidays. They can go to the club or to the center. For some of them, those who don't have a good level, for example, the beginners, they can go to the club, immediate or advanced levels. They can go and try to practice with other friends, because holidays is not only taking your rest, but it's also to reinforce some of the notions that you never know maybe in the past. But that must be the time that you have to put it inside of you, and I think by doing so you're going to get more experiences, and that can bring you also to touch some of the levels that you have never touched yet.
Thank you very much. You did a good job. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time for translation or interpreting. Mesdames et messieurs, il est temps. La troisième partie de notre émission est essentiellement consacrée à l'interprétariat. Donc, mon invité d'aujourd'hui, il va exposer. Je vais lui poser une question et il va exposer et nous allons interpréter. Sir, I read somewhere that Thomas Jefferson, one of the former United States presidents, wrote that in the independence of United States, there was also a linguistic independence. It means that Americans wanted to get rid of completely from the influence of British people. That's the reason why they created their own dictionary with their own words. Today we have English, American English. Do you hope that one day we can have Congolese English?
Yes, I can say yes, of course.
Je peux dire oui, en effet.
We see that in Nigeria first.
Nous voyons au Nigeria par exemple,
In Ghana,
au Ghana par
in
exemple,
South Africa.
en Afrique du Sud.
Yeah, in fact, they have the way that they speak
En effet,
English.
ils ont leur propre façon de parler.
It's not a broken English, but it's English.
Ce n'est pas un anglais de la rue, mais c'est l'anglais professionnel
And this
ou
goes
académique.
also, it goes in fact to the social life and the way that you have impact your culture also.
Et je pense que la création d'une langue, l'adaptation de l'anglais va de pair avec nos cultures, nos racines, notre façon de vivre.
Yes, the way that we think first in French, the way that we can think also in English.
Et la façon dont nous pensons en français, c'est de la même façon que nous pouvons penser en anglais.
And I think that if today we can speak English, it means that we are doing something very important.
Et si aujourd'hui nous pouvons parler anglais, ça veut dire que nous pouvons faire quelque chose de très important.
Yes, and that's why I can incite all the Congolese people. It's not only to be, in fact, to be speaking like a real American, but we can do things according to what we have in our environment.
Alors, pour avoir l'anglais congolais, ce n'est pas qu'on va totalement parler comme les Américains, mais adapter l'anglais à nos réalités d'ici et créer un jargon anglo-congolais.
I think everything leads to belief. If we have faith in what we're doing, we will end up to succeed.
Il suffit de croire en ce que nous voulons faire et c'est par là que va découler la réussite. Thank you very much, Mister. We know that you are a great and big teacher of English. Can you teach us something?
Yes. What I'm going to teach people is, first of all, your working words, speaking words. In fact, we do some confusions in French and also in English that we call by 4 points. The first points are, for example, if I say j'adore, some of people we translate because they know the verb avoir in anglais means to have, and immediately they're going to translate it into French by saying that, for example, j'adore, I have one, and this is not true. I mean, it's false. So that if you would like to say in English, j'adore, you will use the verb to be. Those are some rules made to practice this language. Each language has its methods and its rules that we have to respect. J'adore, on dira, I am one. And the thing is the verb avoir raison. Comment est-ce qu'on peut dire avoir raison en anglais? On ne peut pas dire parce qu'on connaît le verbe avoir, to have, et on va directement dire en anglais, I have reason. C'est faux, même reason, j'ai raison, ça ne s'emploie pas comme ça. Donc on dit I am right, qui veut dire en français, j'ai raison. Maintenant, si vous voulez dire la raison pour laquelle vous direz, that's the reason why. It's different. Yes,
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of our TV show. But before letting you go, I have, as usual, a gift for you. Just a small expression. To have an empty room. To have an empty room. What does it mean? You can arrive somewhere, all the places are busy. No seat for you. And somebody can have a seat, an empty seat. He will say, hey sir, I have an empty room here for you. To have an empty room in French means avoir une place libre. Empty room. Une place libre. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, sir.